bracket of t denotes the greatest integer less than or equals to t, then we have to find out the value of 3 into e minus 1 upon e integral from 1 to 2 x square e raised to power bracket x plus bracket x cube dx. So we have to integrate this function. So first of all, we know that if x is lies between k minus 1 to k, then bracket of x is equals to k minus 1. So since if x, so here if x 1 lies between x lies between 1 and 2, so bracket of x is equals to 1. So we can replace this bracket of x by 1. So this can be written as, so we can write this integral in another way as, so we can write this integral in another way as 1 to 2 x square e raised to 1 plus x cube dx. Again, by using exponent formula, we can write it as e into e raised to power bracket of x cube dx. So since this e is a constant, so this e is a constant, it is independent of x, so we can take it outside the integral. So this becomes x square into e raised to power bracket of x cube dx. So this e gets out to be cancelled, and this becomes 3 into e minus 1 integral 1 to 2 x square into e raised to power bracket of x cube dx. Again, we are going to substitute x cube equals to t. So x cube, if we take x cube equals to u or t, so this becomes 3x square dx equals to dt, and this implies that x square dx equals to dt upon 3. So we can replace x square dx by dt upon 3, and limit of integration at x equals to 1, t equals to 1 cube equals to 1, and at x equals to 2, t equals to 2 cube, and this is 8. So our limit of integration changes to 1 to 8. So this integral can be written as 3 into e minus 1 to 8, and this is e bracket e raised to power bracket t, and this is x square dx replaced by dt upon 3. So this is dt upon 3. So this is 1 upon 3. This is 1 upon 3 is a constant, so we can take it outside the integration. So this becomes upon 3, and this is 1 to 8 e raised to power bracket of t dt. So this integral can be, so this 3 gets out to be cancelled, and this becomes e minus 1 into 1 raised to 1 to 8, and this is e raised to power t dt. So we know that if the value of t lies between 1 to 2, if 1 to t lies between 1 to 2, then bracket of t equals to 1, and if 2 to 3, the bracket of t equals to 2, and similarly if this is lies between 7 to 8, so bracket of t equals to 7. So this integral can be taken as the sum of by breaking the limits at integral points. So we can break the limit at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is because this function is changing its value at these points, so we can, and the value is discontinuous at this point, so we break the limit at these points. So this integral can be written as 3 e minus 1, and this is 1 to 2, and in this interval the bracket of t equals to 1, so this is 1 e raised to power 1. So in Again we take the limit of integration as 2 to 3 and bracket, and this becomes e square. So since in this interval the bracket t is equals to 2, so and so on, and this becomes, and for from 7 to 8 this becomes e raised to power 7 dt. So we are looking here that this is constant, so we can take it as this type. So this is a constant, so we can take outside, and this is t, and this is 1 to 2, and this v e square, and this is t 2 to 3, and similarly this is e raised to power 7, and this is t, integral is t, and this is 7 to 8. So and we are looking here that if we put, so this becomes e minus 1, this is e, and 2 minus 1 is 2 minus 1, this is 2 minus 1, this is e square 3 minus 2, and this is e raised to power 7, and this is 8 minus 7, and this is the value of the, again we can write this as 3e minus 1, this is e plus e square, this is 1, so and this is e raised to power 7, multiplying with, so again, so sorry, so this we have cancelled out 3, so this is not remained in the integral, so we can, well, so this is, so this becomes, so again we can write it as e, we if we multiply this becomes e square, this is e raised to power 3, and this is e raised to power 4, and this is e raised to power 8, and again this minus multiplying with 1, this becomes e minus e square, again minus eq, and this is minus e raised to power 7. So we are looking that e gets, sorry, e square gets cancelled, e raised to power 3 gets cancelled, e raised to power 4 also gets cancelled. So all the terms from e to 4 e7 gets out to cancelled. We have remained only e raised to power 8 minus e. So this is the answer of the given problem.